Sometimes a man can be in love with you and still betray you. When I first met my daughter's father, he was very charming. I could tell he was attracted to me by the way he acted. He seemed nervous, a little awkward. He spent the whole day with me. And after that day, he came over to my house every single day. He worked at night, and every morning he brought me breakfast in bed. Not long after that, he let go of his apartment and moved in with me. The funny thing is, we never discussed it. It just happened. I guess it felt natural because he was already there every day anyway. Within 6 months, I was pregnant, and we started looking for a bigger place. I was young, so I didn't think twice when the new landlord asked whose name would go on the lease. He quickly said his, and I didn't care at the time. If I had known then what I know now, I would have never agreed to only his name being on that lease. We moved in. He paid all the bills, I had little money coming in, and I contributed a couple $100s a month, but I saved a few dollars that I never told him about. After a few years, he started to act differently. I knew his routine. He never deviated from it. He goes to work. He came straight home, and he's under me all day. That was his rhythm. That went on for years. I pushed him to go away for training to learn how to drive a tractor trailer. It would mean 6 weeks away from me. He could not fathom being away from me that long, and he pushed back every time I brought it up, but I told him we needed to make more money. He finally went. He called me day and night. It was hard for him. For me, I was fine. After being together for a while, his jealousy started to show. He would accuse me of cheating. He would follow me when I went out. I never knew that, but years later, he admitted that he used to follow me. Looking back now, I understand why he kept accusing me of cheating. Sometimes jealousy isn't about you. It's about his guilt. This led to physical fights, pushing, shoving, yelling. Nothing bloody, no broken bones, but still, it was too much. I hit back, I yelled back. That wasn't healthy either. At the time, it never occurred to me that he was cheating, because he was always under me, and I knew he loved me. He told me often I was his first and only love, and in his way, he showed it. But something changed. He started hanging out more, coming home late, not being under me as much. When I questioned him about the change, he told me he was with his godbrothers. That was fine with me. Then he started dressing up to hang out with them. He would say, "We're just going out to eat." Then one day, he brought a woman to my house. He introduced her as Susie, his godsister. She was nice. She barely spoke English. She was from his hometown in France. Sometimes he would say she wanted to go to the mall. She didn't have a car. She was new to the States. She was family. I didn't question it. His new behavior continued for 6 months. Then one day he asked me, "Can she stay with us for a little while until she finds a job?" I didn't hesitate. Of course she can. She's family. She moved in. She shared my daughter's room. I never asked her to do anything to earn her keep. She was quiet. She didn't bother anyone. At the time, I was in college working on my degree. Not long after that, his mother came from France, and she moved in too. She also shared my daughter's room. Now suddenly, he seemed to go back to normal. When I came home from school, he was under me again. Everything seemed fine. For a while, until one day, I came home and saw his mother running after him, trying to hit him with a cast iron pan. She was yelling at him in French. He never taught me French. He never taught our daughter French. When I asked him what was going on, he said, "She's crazy." His mother kept saying Susie has to go. She's no good. He's no good. When I pressed him for answers, he kept saying she was crazy, and I believed she was having some kind of episode. That same day, Susie had to move out. His mother would not let her stay another night. After she moved out, he started hanging out again. He wasn't under me as much. His routine kept changing, and I started questioning everything. So I put it to the test. I knew one thing. He would never turn me down when it came to intimacy. So one night after he came home from hanging out, I approached him romantically, and he made excuses for how tired he was. That's when I knew. He was not being faithful. I didn't have proof yet, but I knew. So I made it my mission to confirm my suspicion that he was cheating. I was not going to kick him out without proof. I stopped cooking for him. I stopped doing his laundry. I stopped being intimate with him. I cut him off. Completely. And I waited. I waited for the universe to give me the proof I needed. And one day, it did. The me with issues would have followed him when he left the house. I would not let another woman move in. I would have never trusted him because men are not to be trusted. The me who is working on herself would have listened to my intuition and pay more attention to the change in his routine. Watch for part 2 of this series, The Truth I Was Waiting For.